Hi everybody, it's Victoria from Ask the Angels with the weekly angel card reading for Monday, January the 8th. And Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had an amazing Christmas and New Year with your family or whatever it was that you were doing. And now back into the swing of things and ready for what the new year will bring. And I'm back with the weekly angel card readings. The deck I was told to choose today is the really beautiful Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. And as always, I clear the cards before. I use tinctures and Palo Santo wood to clear the cards, and then I put the energy in them and ask that the cards that come are for the highest good of those that will be watching this reading. So I have to trust that the answers will come. It feels quite personal for me as well, this reading. But I have to trust that it is as it's meant to be, which I always do, and trust that the angels will answer any questions that we've got or give us guidance as to the things that we need that are truly in our heart to help us with our journeys. So the first card I chose, which is for Monday, Tuesday, actually is the deck head. So if you look at the deck, it's actually, usually they say it's a more of a poignant meaning if you get the actual head of the deck card. Represented by the beautiful Archangel Michael, and the card says you are protected, and it says thank you Archangel Michael for surrounding me with your protective light. Archangel Michael, as we know, is the king of angels. He's the protector. He's the one that can help with so many things. There are angels that have particular roles and do particular things, but in the same point there also help with whatever it is that we need. You don't necessarily have to know the angel's name in order to call on them to help. You can just simply use the word I need help or angels please help. But Archangel Michael, he's the king of the angels. He's the one with the sword. He can cut through and clear so many things, fears that we hold on to, things that are holding us back, things we're struggling with. And what this card is letting us know is that we are protected, and that if we are fearful about certain things right now, and we can be, certainly at the beginning of the year, what's to come, is it going to be more of the same if you feel as though it's not necessarily been a great year for you, or if you're worried generally about things that are happening either for you within your family or work-wise or financial-wise, whatever it is that's going on, this card is coming as even more of a reminder to let you know that you are protected. You can call on Archangel Michael. You can imagine covering yourself in royal blue light or white light, purple light, even what color it is that you associate with him. He usually is, seen with those types of colors. And he basically will help with removing anything physically that you're worrying about or anything emotionally that you're worrying about, and replacing that with fear and releasing those feelings and releasing those things that don't serve you, so that you can then focus on the things that you need to focus on. And make way for peace to come within you from the protection of Archangel Michael. So that's the first card that came. The second card that came, they're all beautifully related, but it's never a coincidence, is it? The message that we get. The second card that came, that's represented by Shiva, the Divine Father, is inner power, and this is saying, thank you for co-creating my world with me. So this is a reminder about how powerful we are, and the amazing abilities that we have within ourselves in order to be successful in whatever it is that we want to do. And so the inner power, it's a reminder that we can use it to overpower others. We can use it to for a negative effect, or actually we can use it to really bring some good into the world and for ourselves, and use it from a light and a love perspective. So it's a reminder that you're powerful, to share your love with the world and to help others. And really it's that you're being encouraged by whatever it is that you believe in, whether it's God, whether it's the angels, and I use the word God, but it isn't necessarily a Christian God. It's more an energy that is kind of up there that helps and supports me. You know, as a reminder to be able to use that power for good, and to, you know, create whatever world it is that you want to, and you feel encouraged to be in. So, and sometimes that might mean that, you know, in all the busyness, certainly around Christmas, you know, there are things that can happen with us feeling overwhelmed by being in situations that we may not necessarily always or only be in at Christmas. Say, for example, we might struggle with being with certain family members or certain people within our family, or we might prefer to be more quiet, but we can be forced to be in situations that we don't necessarily want to be in, certainly around Christmas and New Year. And that can cause noise, it can cause internal emotions to come up and things that we can struggle with. And so it's saying, you know, maybe sit quietly to reconnect with that inner power, to think about what is it that you want to bring into your life, what is it that you want to focus on, so that your inner power can then come up from a positive perspective rather than a negative perspective. And Shiva, I just wanted to share this with you. With him being the Hindu god of strength and power, he is the ultimate father figure, and actually he's known for his leadership and his fiery energy. He's known as the destroyer and the cosmic dancer. And so that's why he's a great one to have to call on to dispel that negative energy. So if you've been struggling with negative thoughts, or with struggling with picking yourself back up again after the Christmas holiday and getting back into, you know, whatever your thoughts were, it can also be difficult when you're off work to kind of bring yourself back into going back again. He can help with all of that negativity and things that can cause you struggle to deal with day to day, let alone focusing on what you think your journey or your path might be. So that's the card for Wednesday and Thursday. And then the final card, which is a lovely one, is represented by Archangel Orion. And this is about manifesting miracles. And it says, "Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world." And, you know, in order to manifest our miracles, we need to be clear-headed, and we need to be thinking about those things that we want and the things that we want to bring into our life. Because as much as we can manifest amazing things, we can also manifest more of actually what we don't want. And I know I share this a lot when it comes up with the relevant cards in the weekly angel cards. And, you know, if anybody ever comes to me for a reading or for Reiki, and it's poignant to say with regards to what's going on with the individual, we are incredibly powerful beings, and we can sometimes get confused about, you know, I don't want this, but why is it that I'm getting more of it? Or I want a partner, why is it that I'm not having one? You know, am I doing something wrong? And it's not necessarily that we're doing something wrong. It can simply be, although I say simply, it's such a powerful thing, our thinking. And so with switching our thinking to be able to focus on the things we want and not the things that we don't want, and to go through this process of, with these beautiful cards today, of Archangel Michael, knowing we're safe, knowing we're protected, and knowing that as long as we put one foot in front of the other, we trust our journey and we show up with love and in our best way possible, and then we trust that inner strength. If we're struggling, we ask for protection again, and we use that inner strength and that guidance for good, we are then manifesting the miracles and the things that we want to have in our lives. Those things that can be whatever it is that we need them to be. And before I started to record this reading, I chose these 3 cards for the weekly, but I was guided to choose 2 cards for the yearly, which I'll be recording after this. And those cards also go really hand in hand with this one that I've said. You know, sometimes it's just about sitting quietly, removing ourselves from the noise, internal and external, in order to really connect with that inner voice, that inner power, to then be able to know what it is that we want to be able to manifest. And we are incredibly powerful beings. We are really the dreamers of our own dreams. We are the manifestors of our own creation, of the things that we want. And so Archangel Orion, who is one of the newest archangels, he can really help you with your wishes. So what is it that you wish for? What are the things that you want? Not the things that you don't want, that you're then struggling with bringing into your life, because perhaps that's what you're focusing on, or you're feeling you're not worthy of those miracles and those amazing things you want to have in your life, to whatever degree that is. So that's the weekly angel card reading. Again, taken from the beautiful Carl Gray, who's currently doing 111 intentions from his Raise Your Vibration book. If you're not watching it, watch it. He's fab. So this is the Angel Prayers Oracle card deck. Again, the 3 that that wanted to come today. Monday, Tuesday, you are protected, represented by Archangel Michael. Inner Power by the Divine Father or Shiva. And then we've got this last one, Manifesting Miracles by Archangel Orion. I'd like to wish you an amazing week ahead. It's really lovely to be back. I've missed recording these angel card readings for the week as much as I've loved spending time with my family. I really love sharing what the angels want to help us with on our journeys. So I hope it's been helpful. I wanted to also let you know I'll be running an introduction to basic learning angel card readings on the 27th of this month in January in a beautiful location in Milton Keynes at Rectory Cottages. So if you're interested in attending that too, or having an angel card reading with me, then just get in contact. And I will see you next week. Thanks everyone. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.